When you ask, how do I build discipline to change my life? What you're really asking is, how do I protect what truly matters when I'm in a season of transformation? Because the thing is, discipline doesn't change your life. Decisions change your life. Discipline is what helps things stay on course when things get hard, uncertain, or uncomfortable. So today I'm sharing 3 key steps that will help you build the kind of confidence that you need to move towards your goals. So step 1 is to actually have a clear goal. But here's the mistake that most people make, is they don't write their goals down. So what I'm asking you to do in step 1 is to write them down. Your goal is the foundation and also the decision point. Studies show that you are 42% more likely to achieve your goals simply by just writing them down. Writing your goals down isn't just about remembering what they are, it's about creating a contract with yourself. Whenever you write down what it is that you truly want, it gives it a different meaning. And what does a contract mean? A contract is a promise. It's your commitment. No matter the distractions, the setback, or the doubt, you'll keep showing up because your future matters more than your excuses. But here's the real kicker. Your goal has to have meaning. If your why or your reason behind the goal isn't strong enough, then discipline won't stick. Sometimes just wanting something isn't enough. Think of it this way. Motivation is going to fade, but meaning is what fuels your discipline. So the way that I like to set up goals is to simply ask yourself, what is the internal reason behind your goal and what is the external reason behind your goal? Maybe it's something like, I want to get healthier because I really want to feel confident in my own skin, but I also want to be able to live long enough so that I can enjoy playing with my kids outside more and chase them around. Or maybe it's something like, I want to run a marathon because I want to prove to myself that I can do hard things, but I also want the opportunity to be able to inspire others to do hard things as well. Or maybe it's something like, I want to create a business so that I can make money for myself, but also within that, it will give me the freedom to be able to spend more time with my kids. So whenever your why has a win-win, meaning it is something that you want for yourself, as well as something that you want bigger or outside of yourself, then it allows you to create extra fuel for the days when discipline feels really hard. So step 2 is going to be breaking down your goals into bite-sized priorities. And these priorities are going to go at the very top of your list, and we're going to call this a priority list. Now, here is often where people get stuck because they start to confuse being busy with being productive. I have created so many cleaning videos over on my main channel, and everyone is all about the to-do list. Now, I'm not against to-do list. I get it. They make you feel good. But here's the problem. Most to-do lists are all busy work. They keep you stuck in autopilot and they keep you stuck checking boxes that aren't driving you towards your bigger goal. That's why I love the concept of a priority list. Now, your priority list should only have about 1 to 3 things that you are going to prioritize that day. These are your needle movers, the actions that are going to move you towards growth and change. And if you're thinking, I'm not sure exactly what those priorities are or what to prioritize within my goal, then this is a good time to hire a coach or a mentor, or maybe just get some guidance from somebody who has already done those steps before. Sometimes we do need an outside perspective to help us cut through all of the noise. Now, I am offering free life and business coaching in the link below, so you can click it and schedule a free call if you want to help map out your priorities if you're feeling stuck somewhere in the process. Okay, so now step number 3 is probably going to be one of your most important steps. This is building boundaries around those priorities. And this can be one of the hardest steps because this is where either discipline is made or it's broken. And the thing is that you have to protect these priorities at all costs. Some people think that boundaries are limiting when in fact, boundaries are what create freedom. Okay, so now you might be asking, okay, how do I create this protection around my priorities, or how do I create these boundaries? The first thing that you want to do is begin to audit your time. Now, what does audit your time look like? The thing about time is that time is the one thing that we all have complete control over, yet we let everyone else dictate what we do with it. Another birthday party to go to, another social event to go to, another TV show just got released, another group message, phone call, text message right in the middle of my work that I need to respond to. And pretty soon your calendar starts getting filled up with all of these events and things and tasks that you probably don't even want to do to begin with. And here's the thing, boundaries only work when other people also know about them. So the thing that we want to do here in auditing our time is giving ourselves the ability to take back control of our time. So how do we do that? How do we audit our time? Well, one exercise that you can do is take a look at your calendar. Every single day, decide, does this activity fuel me or does it drain me? Does this social event fuel me or drain me? Do these people give me more momentum or do they take my confidence away? If those things drain you, then cut them back. If they give you fuel, then keep them. You can also do this by monitoring your social media. How much time are you spending on social media? How do you feel when you have been scrolling social media for 30 minutes? Are you like, oh my gosh, I just wasted 30 minutes of my time? Are you like, oh my gosh, I feel so inspired to start something new? Or do you feel drained? Like, oh my gosh, look at all these people. They have all of these things and I don't have that. And her house looks like this and her parenting style is like this. And I just am a bad mom now, right? So start monitoring what is draining you and what is fueling you. So the thing with goals is it's not about adding all of these extra tasks that you need to do. It's about cutting out the things that drain you so you do have the freedom to protect the things that fuel you. The second thing that you can do to create more boundaries, therefore discipline around your priorities, is to set non-negotiables. Non-negotiables are things that you set for yourself that are not up for debate. For example, this could look something like doing your workout in the morning, or doing journaling exercises, doing mindfulness for 15 minutes. For me, it is no phones in the morning and no phones during dinner time. These are some examples of non-negotiables. Now, I could have given you a list of all of the things that I want you to do to be more disciplined, which could look something like make your bed every morning, which is a common one. And it can create a sense of accomplishment first thing in the morning, or to take the stairs instead of the elevator whenever you have that opportunity, which gives you the sense of choosing the hard things over the easy path. But here's the thing, is that everyone's non-negotiables look different. Let me go back to the most common one I hear when people talk about discipline is start off making your bed every morning. Now, don't get me wrong. I love having a nice, clean bed made, but making my bed doesn't make me healthier, it doesn't better my relationship, and it doesn't make me money. So if I am being completely honest, it is not at the top of my priority list. But for you, if that's something that helps kick in your motivation for the day, helps you feel accomplished in the morning, which sets you up to be more productive throughout the day, if that is something that is going to give you a quick win and creates that gateway to becoming more self-disciplined, then I would absolutely encourage it. This is why I feel like it's very important for you to set your own non-negotiables instead of me trying to give you a list of things that you should or shouldn't do to be more disciplined. Now, the way that I come up with my own non-negotiables is first by becoming aware of what triggers a specific feeling. Here's an example. I get super irritated in the mornings when I don't get enough sleep. And what causes me not getting enough sleep is often I will spend too much time watching TV at night and not cutting it off at a certain time so that I wake up feeling more refreshed. So because I know that I feel extremely irritated in the mornings when I don't get enough sleep, then I created a non-negotiable around what time I go to bed and what time I cut the TV off. I also started realizing that I would spend a lot of time waking up first thing in the morning and checking my phone and scrolling through social media and checking my emails, and it would start my day off in a weird mood. I never really put two and two together that my phone was causing me to feel irritated or feel like I had all of this stuff to do or feel anxious in the mornings until I realized what was triggering it, and it was looking at my phone first thing in the morning. So I was then able to create a non-negotiable around what time I chose to pick up and look at my phone in the morning. So this is so important in protecting your time, your mood, and your energy. And lastly, I do want you to remember that boundaries are guardrails. They're not walls. We often confuse the two together, meaning that if we create all of these boundaries, we're putting all of these walls up, we can't let anyone in, we have to focus, we have to stay in the bubble, which is far from the truth. Boundaries are not about shutting people out of your life. It's about keeping you aligned with what it is that you want to create and ultimately your goals. They help you stay on track, and you can be flexible with them at the time if that's what's needed, but firm with them when it comes to your long-term vision. Here's something, for example, like I can join you for dinner, but I want to make sure I leave by 9 p.m. so that I can hit my workout in the morning. And discipline isn't about being perfect. It's just about making those intentional choices with the life that you're creating. So as I wrap up this video, I want you to remember that step one is to write your goal down. Create a contract with yourself. Whenever you write it down, whenever you see it, when you visualize it, it gives it a whole different meaning. And when you write it down, it also allows you to connect with your deeper why, which is that win-win scenario, something internal and external that you want to get out of it. Next, break your goal into bite-sized priorities. If you look at your goal and it feels so massive that you don't believe you can accomplish it, then you won't. That's why it's so important to break it down into smaller priorities. Small wins are what create momentum. And the third thing is to build boundaries around those priorities to protect them at all costs. If you can start practicing these 3 steps, then you'll find that discipline doesn't feel like punishment. It simply becomes the bridge to your next level. I just want to say thank you so much for being here. This is a new channel that I'm created. I'm excited to give you all of the motivational content that you need to hit your next level. But make sure you're subscribed, and I will see you in my next video.